What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. If you are and you haven't yet, I want to, first of all, thank everyone for signing up to my mailing list. It's going to be important going forward. We're going to be adding a lot of features to thequartering.com, all value-added stuff that you all want. Right now I'm only focused on adding extra value to my viewers, whether it's articles or, other ways to reach out. You can see, you can view all my videos on the website, of course, but more than that, we're going to have a ton more stuff coming here for you. So make sure you get on my mailing list, open a new tab, go to thequartering.com, get on the mailing list. Now, Will Smith getting absolutely humiliated again. And by the way, thank you to everyone who has signed up. I'm hoping that we get at least 20,000 of you signed up there, so we can work together on adding features to the website. I'm not interested in selling you anything. I just want to be able to reach people and get their actual thoughts. And right now, I don't trust much of social media. Will Smith faces more humiliation as Jada Pinkett Smith's ex-lover, August Alsina, never heard of him, references entanglement affair in new song and is set to write tell-all book about their bedroom life. First of all, I don't know, player. Like, I guess get your money, but like, I don't know. You're not getting any credit from me for like kissing and telling, and especially kissing and telling for money. But again, Hollywood and the music industry, they can all eat themselves. I don't care. Will Smith now faces further humiliation amid his Oscars controversy as the man who was hooking up with his wife for 3 years, that's not an entanglement, is speaking out in a new song and rumored tell-all book. Jada, who's now 50, famously referred to the years-long affair with R&B singer August Alsina, who is 29, by the way. So she must have been 47 and he was like 26. I don't really know how many years ago this happened, but I mean, it's that, I guess, I don't know. As an entanglement, which now features as a timely reference in his brand new track. What a coincidence. Shake the World. Well, of course, some S is about to go down when you're tangled up with the world's favorite. I don't know the world's favorite. No one's ever heard. I knew Jada Pinkett. She's never really been on my radar. I guess she played like a role in that Batman TV show. I don't know. I know her, Will Smith's wife. Maybe she has a big career that I'm just so unaware of. So then Jada admitted to having an affair with him in August of 2020 and even had Will on her talk show, The Red Table Talk, to discuss it in front of the world last year. Now, that, my friends, was the moment, right? Watching him, it's rare you'll ever see that again. You may never see that again. And if you want to just watch a man die inside, watch Will Smith sitting on that show talking about some young kid giving his wife the old in and out for the last 3 years in his own home. Okay. You strip a man of his masculinity and they're bound to be very, very unpredictable and dangerous. That's just a core thing. Like, the fact that she had him on the talk show is embarrassing for him that he ever agreed to it. And it's evil incarnate that she would do that. He has always maintained, by the way, that Will gave him permission to hook up with Jada, something they have publicly denied. The source adds, August will go into detail about his time with Jada and will also speak about how he spent time living in homes owned by Will Smith while he was away filming. Brutal. Now, this cat is going to make a bunch of money writing books and writing songs about banging your wife. I'm not sure that the road to getting Will Smith's life back in order, I'm telling you, like, I don't see any other way. Will Smith has to get out of that marriage. He has to, right? Because at least once he's out, then he can say, yeah, I don't care who's slinging it to her. And then he can find some 20-year-old and give her the old in and out until he feels better. Okay. Like, that's what is like kind of the normal proceedings of a divorce. Both people, they hook up with someone else until they feel better, and then life goes on. But the fact that he maintains this relationship with her in the face of her continuing to publicly humiliate him and manipulate him, you just can't feel bad for a guy who doesn't want to do anything for himself either. There are several publishers bidding for the books, and August is lining up the best deal. He knows there are a lot of people fascinated by his story, and he is happy to tell it. Well, I imagine he is. Last year, Will confirmed that he and Jada had, quote, an open relationship, admitting that she never believed in a conventional marriage. That's always a good core tenet to fall in love with somebody. Are there people out there that are happy in some sort of open relationships? Maybe. My experience seeing people do that is it's only a matter of time, right? It's only a matter of time till one party is not okay with it. I'm not, maybe you can find a couple of, maybe some of my viewers are in these type of relationships and have been for a long time, but I've never seen it end very well. Usually the open relationship thing is like, it'd be too expensive for us to get divorced when you see it in Hollywood. Last year, Will confirmed that they had an open relationship. The couple made headlines in 2020 when they addressed Jada's affair with August on her Candid talk show. Well, is it an affair if they had an open relationship? I don't really know the constraints of that type of thing. She began explaining that the couple met August through their son, Jaden, who is 22, and recalled the singer, who would have been 23 at the time, was really not feeling well. Jada said, it all started with him just needing some help, me wanting to help his health, his mental state. Yeah, and then you want to just hop on that rod too, didn't you? That probably made him feel good. The outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health, she said. We found all those different resources to help him pull through, and from there, you and I were going through a very difficult time. After Jada's confession, Will admitted, I was done with you, while Jada added that they decided to separate for a period of time. And then, what did you do, Jada? Will asked, urging his wife to keep talking. As time went on, I got into a different type of entanglement with August, Jada explained. The mother of two went on to respond to August's claim that Will gave her permission to have the affair. When Will pushed Jada to clarify what she meant by, quote, entanglement, she responded, it was a relationship. Absolutely. Jada continued, I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. And in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside yourself. Sounds like somebody who's really happy with that open relationship. She denied August's claim that Will had given him his blessing over the affair and claimed they were separated at the time. We were on a break! The affair sent shockwaves through the world, with many turning to Will to see how the movie star would react. Curiously, Jada had initially denied August's claims that they were an item until she eventually confessed, saying, there's some healing that needs to happen, so I'm bringing myself to the red table. Maybe you don't need to put everything on TV. That's why, like, these lunatics, this is why they're so broken. The Girls Trip actress used similar healing line when she broke her silence regarding Will Smith's slapping of Chris Rock. Despite laughing about the incident and going on to party the night away at the Vanity Fair Oscars party, Jada posted the following, this is a season for healing. Meanwhile, Will continues to face the consequences of his Chris Rock incident, with rumors that his agency is now divided on whether or not to ditch him. Well, again, I don't think that matters. Like, speaking to Us Weekly, an unnamed insider said that it was in the heat of the moment and it was him overreacting. He knows that, she knows that. They're in agreement that he overreacted. I'm sure he feels great. I'm sure it absolutely feels great that she's hanging him out to dry. It's just absolutely awesome. And by the way, it's just an affair, lady. Like, just because you're rich and famous, you don't get to call it anything different. I mean, I don't understand. Why don't they just get divorced? And like this whole thing clearly destroyed Will Smith. So maybe it was her that suggested an open relationship. But after you've been, maybe if you start, maybe I'm willing to even accept that if you start your relationship as like some sort of open relationship, maybe. But when you've been together for 20 years, it's just called banging someone else. It's not an open relationship. It's saying like, we don't want to get divorced because it would be bad press. So we're going to just say we have an open relationship. There on the track, he also goes, I heard I was canceled, croons the musician on the track. Well, let's not speak on that. Red dot on my back, I became a target, but I'm flawed, but flawless. That's what makes me August. What a great line. Wow, powerful, moving stuff. If August Alsina don't let that entanglement go, dang, that's probably why she ain't effing with you now like a Barbie, scolded one cyber naysayer. What? I don't get it. I guess. I mean, it was quoted, but it doesn't even have a single like. I mean, that's kind of funny. It's all gossip, which is funny for us normies. But like, he said this, like, I said it once and I'll say it again. August Alsina moving like a hurt side chick, agreed another. Anybody still feeling sorry for him is stupid. He knew what he was doing and he spoke out with ill intention because Jada went back to Will, point blank, period. I'd 100% agree with that too. Like, whoever this guy is trying to get back into their lives or whatever, he's forgettable. He'll be forgotten. Jada was just, I guess, again, just getting her pipes cleaned. Maybe Will wasn't handling his business. I don't know. Maybe Will was stepping out, but that's never really been, the idea of this open relationship has always been discussed. But was Will a part of that, or was he just letting her bang other dudes? And by the way, I totally 100% believe that Will Smith did give him permission, and it was probably just another great cuck moment in cuck history of Will Smith. This has been a wild story, and it's been fun to cover, and I've enjoyed you hanging out along with me. Remember, open a new tab, or after you're done watching, head on over to thequartering.com. Sign up on my mailing list. I'm going to be sending out a questionnaire later this week, and hopefully get some feedback of some features to add to the site, and just offer you better products. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.